Hello and welcome once again to the Divine Intuitive Warrior channel. I am Jeffrey, your host, as always, and your intuitive warrior. Well, I don't know if you guys seen that the 1111 portal, which is also my introduction video, finally made it into the selection. It took from the 11th till I think it was yesterday that it finally uploaded entirely, completely. I don't know. There's strong messages for someone there, and I will put it in the description. I like to give you a verbal description in case you guys can't view the video. You can at least read what the energies are for the week. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. What else can I tell you? Mine was excellent. I was with my parents' home, and spent it with the nieces and nephews, all that good stuff. Let's see. What else? Well, while I was over there, I was getting a ton of downloads. But as I mentioned to you guys, my mom is very intuitive. And when we get together, the energies are they're much stronger. But I didn't travel with the cars. I didn't travel with anything regarding any of this. I hadn't traveled with any of it. But I also wanted to mention that I am currently in the development of these two fragrances. They're manifestation fragrance or scents. These are not potions that are going to make your manifestations come true. There is a video, instructional video, that will show you how to use the science of triggering your senses to trigger your manifestations throughout the entire day. But it comes together. You'll see it. It will be package deal. I will let you guys all know all about it. As you guys know, private readings, you can basically, the email is in the description, or it's in the description of one of those things. All right? I got to figure it out. But it's down there somewhere. And I am taking some personal readings. I am going very slow with this, but we'll see. But let's see what energies are here for the week in our 3D environment. What energy are we sitting in? Ooh, good. So you guys know there is no in this deck there are no reversals. These are all come upright. So we're sitting in a lack mentality, feeling left out in the cold. That's just the energy that we're sitting in right now. Yep. Absolutely not. As you guys know, I am intuitive. I've shuffled these quite a bit today because Spirit wanted a good shuffle. I shuffled these probably for like an hour before coming on here. And Spirit is still saying, nope, don't grab that. Wow. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. All right, so we see ourselves sitting in this energy right here. This is our main energy. We're feeling like we're left out on the cold, lack of. Here's what's in our shadow. Here is what is in our light. Here's what's above. Here's what below. What's grounding us and what is guiding us through our minds and our thoughts. I'm going to start with what's below us. What's grounding us here is having a lot of sleep, like we're having a lot of sleepless nights. We're not getting enough rest. No, this is definitely not getting enough rest. Not about not having enough sleepless nights, but it's more about we're not having a restful sleep for whatever reason. We are being nostalgic somewhat about the past, and we definitely are seeking this happy home in the very near future. That's in our environment is all this nostalgia from the past, and our light is having this happy, stable home. This is what's grounding us, basically. This is the energies. And the only thing that I'm not so happy about is this Nine of Swords that's in our shadow that's keeping us from resting. We're not having restful sleep. Something along. We're definitely not having a lot of restful sleep. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, whomever you are, if you're ascending, you're not having restful sleep. You're finding it difficult to fall asleep. You are thinking about the past here. And I think this is why we're in this Five of Pentacles energy, because we feel something was missed, something didn't take shape and form in the past for whatever reason. Here, if you want to say it's our present position or our direct approach. It's our energy, our direct approach. Here we see in our shadow, juggling, tossing ideas between two ideas, two people juggling, indecisive energy. That's what I see there in the past, especially. And I also see this spying card. And in the past, I would always say that somebody's spying on us, but this is also us doing our homework, reaching out towards looking into newer people in our own circle of social media and exploring, seeing what you could gain from other people in your circle. We're taking a more in-depth look at their profiles, seeing what they're all about. Because we don't tend to do that too often. We tend to mind our own business. But this, I'm getting it more so that we're actually really looking at other people in our environment, seeing who's here, who's not, people that we didn't even take a second look in the past. Here in our thoughts or in our head, what's grounding us, again, indecision, trying to make a decision, passionate communication, and needing rest, feeling like we need some rest, or feeling like we need to take some time out, some time away in order to regroup, still feeling like we need to not be so public and not be so out there. Okay. Now that we've kind of gotten what the energies are around us, basically, there's what I see a lot of is Swords energy, a lot of thoughts, a lot of being in our thoughts. Those are the predominant energies that I see here. It's really us being stuck in our heads. We really are being very cerebral right now. So let's clarify, why are we in this Five of Pentacles energy? Why are we in this Five of Pentacles energy? I kept seeing a lot of Three of Swords, being hurt, betrayed, having your heart broken. I kept seeing the Hierophant a lot to come out. When I was doing the pre-shuffle. Because we really have to get out of this lack mentality. There's no reason for us to be in this energy of lack mentality, or feeling like we were left out. If you follow this line right here, we're not getting enough rest because we feel like we were left out in the cold. Look at that. We are letting go of heavy burdens. That's the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, because in that thought process, we're just never really gonna, I think it's our worry that keeps us there. Oh, it's first, I put it back in. Come on, come on. Messages, messages. Why are we in this 5 of Wands? Whew, look at that. The 5 of Wands in upright again. So we were really thinking that we don't have enough, or we're feeling really left out in the cold by somebody who in the past left us out in the cold. Another thing that Spirit is just telling me is that we might hear news from someone from our past that may make us feel really left out in the cold. We might get some messages from someone from our past, either they're getting married. It's gonna leave us with feeling like nostalgic. That's not for everyone, but for a very for a small group out there, that is definitely what's happening. Like you're gonna receive the news from somebody from the past, and you are going to, someone who walked away from you, you're going to receive this news, and you're going to feel relieved, but also still like, it's going to bring back those memories from that person from the past. And you see here, this is the 6 of Swords. Now Spirit just told me something else. This is for a very small group of you, very, very small group. I don't know who, but this person from the past chooses to put the burden down and communicate and makes a detour towards you. That is for a very select few of you. Someone from your past is making a detour and coming directly towards you. This is the 6 of Swords in reverse. They're finally going to put the burden down of feeling left out in the cold, and they're going to come directly towards some of the divine feminine and masculine. So congratulations, anybody who is getting into union. They're not telling me whether this person either good or bad, but definitely that they're strategizing, and they've been debating back and forth between this offer. That's for a very small select group of you. Okay. Who are we strategizing and looking into? Who are we spying on? What is this energy here? This 10 of Swords energy. Who are we spying on? Who are we researching? What are we researching? Who or what are we researching? Because I see that more as a research card right now. Yeah. They're looking at things from a different perspective, or looking at people from your environment in a different perspective. Okay. Because we're looking at things from a different perspective. This definitely tells me looking at things from a different perspective now that we've balanced our energy, we know we've balanced our energy, we're heading in the direction that we want to head in. Things are balancing out in our lives. We are doing quite well. We're in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which we feel completely content. We have it all. We live in abundance. You know, we don't need anything from the outside world. There's nothing needed. or we have everything to become this Queen of Pentacles. We're on our way to this Queen of Pentacles. So whatever we're researching just has to align and vibrate at that frequency, because we've balanced our energy so very well that now we're able to look at other things or situations that we never even considered, but we're able to look at them from a different perspective. Now, for a very, very small select group, which is also this group here that just told me, this individual is continuing to look at you. He's now seeing you as a different person. Now they are seeing how they were the ones who did not keep this union in balance, how they were the imbalance. They kept everything in, like temperance is showing them, now that they are in harmony, they can see how they were in disharmony when they were with you. And they see you now as the queen. That doesn't mean that they're going to come towards you. It just means that they see you for your worth and your value right now. Okay. I want to see what it is that, yep, there we go. What it is that we are having, why are we not getting plenty of rest? Wow. Well. Oh, yeah. We are still thinking about this situation that happened way in the past, where someone had a choice between you and themselves. They had you in a third-party situation. They were very deceptive. They were very deceptive, and they lied, cheated, and stole from you. It was just not so great. These are all these cards. Basically, when they're upright. But this and this one was in reverse, and Spirit told me to look at it in reverse. In your shadow, there is no more. The Seven of Swords in reverse, that means there is no more deception. There are no more lies. That's what we're wondering, and that's what's keeping us from resting. Is we're wondering if this deception, if these lies are still in our environment, if we can trust and collaborate and come into union and with anybody. You know, this is celebration, this is coming into union. This could also mean collaborating into three. I saw this very much like this person had you in a third-party situation. It's not necessarily the one that's for third-party situation, but I saw it specifically for third-party situation. Somebody that you did work with in the past. And they've made a decision. We made the decision for them, or we made the decision that if you're not going to decide for me, or whether it's a job, a lover, or whomever, family member, whomever it is, if you're not going to choose me, or you're going to be indecisive about me, then I'm going to make up your mind. You see the indecision here, the juggling, going back and forth. Also the Two of Swords. Nine of Swords. Not sleeping, juggling, too many things or too many ideas, too many thoughts, and not being able to make a decision. Which is part of like, it's basically it's in our shadow side, basically. This is all in our shadow side. These are thoughts. And again, these are just thoughts. And this is what's keeping us from resting, is these thoughts of things not coming together, not having worked, wanting to work in collaboration with individuals. The deception, the lies, is it still there in my environment? Are people going to choose me over someone else or something else? That's why we are not getting full rest. Absolutely not. You still want me to shuffle these more? Juggle. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. You guys understand me. I know you guys have noticed that all these readings so far have been of just the cards. Well, after the Afro wig, Spirit Guide came to me and said, Jeffrey, intuitive, divine intuitive warrior. You need to just focus on the cards and the reading and stop. So for now, until they tell me, it's just gonna be me here, just grounded. You know me, I'm always in my robe, pretty much naked at home. This is the way I like to be. And if you don't like it, you're prude, you can just step right off. This is not for you, this is not a channel for you. Alrighty. Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Four of Cups. We are feeling like this is a missed opportunity. Again, we're juggling with the idea that it's going back and forth in our head is the same one that's been going on for quite a long time. This was this my wish fulfillment, my true wish fulfillment. This is again the Nine of. This is which left me as a wounded warrior because it was a missed opportunity that I didn't see. It's that fear. It's basically fear, and I don't need to clarify the two because it's not making a decision over, being afraid to make a decision. But we are going to be stuck in our heads. I know, I hope Spirit Guides back me up on this one, but I know their advice to us is going to be to get out of our heads or in order to really move towards this happy home, everything like it. There's no need to clarify this line here. If we feel nostalgic, just let it be. But look at this here. Yeah. Again. This is new communication this is new communication, a passionate new beginning. This is the Page of Wands. New communication about something new, something brand new, something exciting, something you're passionate about. Here is the Tower in reverse. Something or someone that had a tower moment. Now because the tower is in reverse, now is a good time to rebuild because the tower came down, fell down, but now something from the past, you can rebuild it. If the tower came down on both your sides. This is what the Spirit is telling me right now. If a tower came down on both yourself and them, you've done the healing, they've done the healing, then you can rebuild with this individual. And you don't have to worry about being stuck in your head, about not making a decision, and about having these sleepless nights. Because this one's clearly telling me, and this is for this, perhaps for this group here, it is for this group here, that this person from the past that comes in, you're going to hear about their tower moment, which they had to rebuild on their own, because they caused you a tower moment, and then somebody else caused them a tower moment. Here, you're going to be stuck in your head and having sleepless nights about what they're telling you, if it's true or not, because this is someone who was in the past very deceptive, very much a liar, someone you could have worked with. Yes, and this one, this is separate from this page. But well, this page goes to both. But there is another storyline that they tell me to pick up on. But this page and this, there will be some, you see, there's going to be communication about this tower moment that this individual had from the past that wants to rebuild. You're going to be stuck in your head and you're probably going to have some sleepless nights because of it. So that is one story. Now the page of wands as well goes with this one. There's going to be some new communication about a happy home, about your, you know, your stability. Yeah, totally a different story. Whew. Tell me more, tell me more. What are all these options or choices? Are this confusion? Yep. Are you gonna be like, okay? Why? How come? Okay. Okay, man. Okay, get that? I get that. Tell me more about this new storyline. Tell me more. Okay, I got that. Well, yep. Don't grab them. Okay. They tell me to stop there. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck. This is a totally different news story. Alright? Just so you know. This is a completely, altogether different one. So, happy home, stability. Your happy home, your stability, everything along those lines. There will be some communication. There will be some news, some communication. This is someone else. This is not our energy. This is the Emperor. So this is, if you're divine masculine, divine feminine, this is your equal person who is going to be evenly balanced. Sixes are about being evenly balanced. You know, bring reciprocity, you know. You are going to be left a little confused about this, and you are going to feel like you're at a crossroads. And you're not sure if you can trust this happy home or this stability or this offer coming from this new individual who appears to be an emperor. And here is the World card in reverse. That's the completion of a cycle, normally in this way. Or in this way, it means that you have not yet completed that cycle. This is part of that he is coming as a test. Now, this is what I'm getting from Spirit. The individual that's coming here in this is a new individual. Is not someone from the old, but they're going to appear very similar to someone from the past, someone who you had a card, but they're here to definitely trigger your past memories, which we're already being triggered by here in the past, in our shadow side, and make you wonder if you completed your karmic cycle. You have completed your karmic cycle, and if you make the right decision, you will have this solid new beginning opportunity with this individual. So trust in yourself and in your intuition. I'm not going to tell you to go towards it or not. Everyone's test is going to be completely different, and it's going to be catered to you, because that's basically whomever is ascending from our group of divine masculine, divine feminine. Remember, we're all in our own timeline, and not everyone, just because we're ascending doesn't mean we're definitely going to become a divine feminine or divine masculine in this lifetime. We may just come into union or in collaboration with our divine masculine counterpart or feminine counterparts right now we're learning how to balance both the feminine and the masculine energy within ourselves so that we can ascend to the next level, so that we can recognize when we don't have our divine counterpart. Because in order to build with anyone, we need to build with someone who is matching energy. If they're not matching energy, then is that not going to work? It's just not going to work with us at all. So let's just get some final advice from Spirit, guys. And look at it here. Continue in our single energy. Don't worry about union. Union will come when it's necessary. Hold on to your money. Keep focusing on work. It's just the advice from Spirit. You guys know that advice from Spirit does not come in, well, it can come in reverse, but it doesn't. These they told me to flip them around. These are not in reverse, but I'm leaving them that way because that's the way you read them, because the way you see them. This King of Cups. This individual that actually does wear his heart on his sleeve and shares his emotions. Will come with some communication. You don't know everything, so don't be making any choices or any kind of decisions at all whatsoever. And don't be stuck in your head with what decision or choice you have to make, because you may be presented with a whole new set of other options in the end. Look, yes, just pick the path of least resistance. No matter what, in whatever situation, just pick the path of least resistance. Do not stay stuck in your head, not making a choice. Judgment judgment's here. Judgment is here. And this energy from the past really wants to pop in here. So for some of you, for that small select group that I said, or for that group of you that it could be half of the divines that are coming into union. I do not know. For right now, they just want you to focus on you. And those who have just been focusing on themselves, someone from your past, judgment is coming back. Judgment has been cast on them. They went through their tower, like as you saw. They have gone through the healing process. They have done the work. You can go into union with this individual. You can trust this pair. That's what they told me. You can trust in their words. They're not gonna lie, cheat, or steal anymore because they've learned their lesson. They had to go through what they had to go through to learn their motherfucking lesson. And yes, they are definitely coming back. And again, they told me to read this in reverse. Someone from your past, judgment has been cast. They're coming towards you. They're heading towards calmer waters. There's much that you are going to be doubtful for, and you're just not going to know if you can trust it or you can believe in it. But they're going to come with some communication of a small offer to you, this King of Cups. So they're telling me this is for that one small select group of you. The other ones, remain in this King of Cups energy, open, receptive to love. You've healed. There may be some communication. Don't make a decision because there's a lot of stuff that you still don't know. There may be more options coming along the way. So why are you gonna make a decision about anything right now? If you have to make a decision about anything, you head towards on the path of least resistance. Whatever is, if this side's easiest, that's the decision you're gonna make is based on ease and comfort. Nothing should be forced. Nothing should be like you have to force it or in order to get through it or get in or nothing like it. You don't. it shouldn't be that way. If you have to force it, then it's not the right choice. That's what they just told me. If you have to force it, it's not the right choice. And that goes specifically to a few of you. And I'm seeing the letter K right now. So somebody with the letter initials in the letter K, work somewhere, whatever K may mean for you, maybe a license plate. I don't know, something along those lines. Remember, signs and synchronicities don't apply to just one part of your life. There could be, I don't know, a Kmart right outside your window, and you always see that K, or whatever it is. But remember, don't just think it's just names and things along those lines. The universe speaks in many different languages, but I just saw the letter K. Anyway, and this is its own separate story. You can trust this. That's all that we have for now. I will keep you guys posted when these two fragrances come out and they are available. They're called Elements. Well, you guys will see them. But I've been posting in social media. You guys can follow me on Instagram. And thank you guys for being here. But these are the energies that we see, the advice from Spirit. Let's try and get ourselves out of this Five of Pentacles lack mentality, having been left out in the cold. Yes, that did happen, but it happened already in the past. We don't need to be there. We just need to focus and stay in our energy, stay in our very single energy, focus on ourselves. The rest will come to us. We don't have to go searching for it anymore. Thank you. Bye.